SBCN staff. The city of Cupertino's plan to restructure the city's business license tax model, postponed for now, would have impacted employers like Apple. Matt Wilson, Bay Area News Group. Cupertino elected officials have scrapped a controversial plan, for now, to impose an employee tax on Apple and other businesses in the city, saying they don't want to move forward in haste and will instead ask voters to weigh in during a special election in 2019. Though the city council intended only to discuss the plan Tuesday night, after impassioned public comment during which several people spoke out against the proposal as either too vague or unfair to businesses, the council voted 3-1 to put off placing a measure on the November 2018 ballot. Vice Mayor Rod Sinks recused himself because his wife is an Apple employee. Councilman Barry Chong dissented, saying that waiting even another year would prolong the city's transportation problems. While the council had not yet come up with specific plans to use revenue generated by the so-called head tax, it had broadly earmarked transit and housing improvements. I think not only here, the big corporations in the entire nation, the corporations need to take up their fair share to help solve the problems we are facing now, Chong said. So that's why this issue needs to be done and needs to be done now instead of waiting. Chong said he proposed a more ambitious plan 2 years ago, which would have charged businesses $1,000 per employee, but that proposal was shot down by other council members. 2 years ago, no council member supported it, so nothing happened, he said. 2 years passed. If we don't do anything this time now, another 2 years will pass, nothing will happen, I guarantee you. While Councilman Stephen Sharp appeared to be in agreement with Chong about the urgency of addressing the region's transportation problems, he explained, "We can't do this justice in 2 weeks." The council would have had to agree by July 3 on the details of the proposed tax in order to get it on the November ballot. Instead, the council now plans to discuss on July 3 whether it should propose a general or special tax on businesses to put before voters in 2019. With the latest proposal, Cupertino appeared to be modeling its neighbor, Mountain View. That city is also exploring new taxes based on employer headcounts that could be spent on transit and other improvements. Under Mountain View's proposal, businesses would pay a progressive flat rate amount and a progressive per employee rate, with the goal of generating $6-7 million a year. Sponsored content. What's View through, and why should you track it? By if your digital ad campaign generates the same click-through rates as the average campaign, then more than 99% of people who see your ad. You might also reward yourself this GSS with HSBC debit card. HSBC Bank Air Conditioning now finally affordable thanks to newthingstoday.com. An exclusive peek into Singapore's country club scene. Intercontinental hotels. With these exclusive Property Guru 1 o'clock. Toshiba uses technology to build a better world. Toshiba APAC. Nicole Kidman reveals painful reasons she and Tom. MercuryNews.com. Ask Amy, my sister won't apologize for sleeping with. MercuryNews.com. Road rage alleged. Details released in shooting of mom. MercuryNews.com. Recommended by